Hi home cooks! Today I'm in the kitchen making a tomato ricotta orecchiette pasta. This easy tomato ricotta pasta is light, fresh, and full of Mediterranean flavor. Tossed with fragrant basil and tender pasta, this quick and easy meal is restaurant worthy. Juicy grape tomatoes sautéed in heart-healthy garlic-infused olive oil, layers of creamy ricotta, and the perfect balance of flavor and texture. With this meal, you can indulge in a bowl of sun-drenched Mediterranean comfort with this creamy tomato ricotta orecchiette pasta. This is the perfect dinner to bring everybody to the table. Simple, satisfying, and impossibly good. You could even make this gourmet meal for a busy weeknight dinner, since the whole thing comes together in about 20 minutes. So let's get into the kitchen. This is how I make tomato ricotta pasta. To start this recipe, the first thing I'm going to do is get my water going for the pasta. I'm going to bring a large pot of water to a boil. Add about a tablespoon of salt and then add in the orecchiette pasta. You could of course use whatever type of pasta you have on hand, or if you want to check this link, you can make your own homemade noodles. While my pasta is cooking, I'm going to get on with making the sauce. In a large frying pan or Dutch oven over medium-high heat, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Mince 2 cloves of garlic and add them to the pan. Then I'm going to add in about 2 cups of cherry tomatoes. Fry them along with the garlic until everything is softened and the tomatoes are just starting to burst. Now to a separate bowl, I'm going to add in about a half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Mix this into 500 grams of good quality ricotta cheese. Now that my tomatoes are soft and tender, I'm going to reduce the temperature of the frying pan to medium-low. Carefully press the back of the spoon onto the tomatoes to release the juices, and then stir in the creamy cheese mixture. Now that my pasta is done cooking, I'm going to remove 1 cup of the cooking water and then drain the pasta. I'm going to pour this reserved cooking water into the sauce. Stir until you have a smooth, creamy mixture. And now we're ready to stir in the pasta. Just toss everything lightly to coat all the noodles. And now for the perfect fresh complement of flavors, I'm going to add in some basil. I have about a 1/4 cup of fresh basil leaves, which I'm going to rip into rough chunks with my fingers. Sprinkle this onto the pasta, stir to coat, and then cook for about 1 minute more. Remove the pan from the heat, give it a taste, and then adjust the seasoning with salt and pepper. And my pasta is ready to serve right away. Scoop a generous helping of this creamy pasta into each bowl. Dust the top of each serving generously with Parmesan cheese and even more basil. This easy rustic meal is going to feel like a quick Italian getaway right in your own home. It's made with only a handful of simple ingredients and is part of a healthy Mediterranean diet. The hearty pasta and bold, creamy flavors make this a meal that you'll want to make again and again. And as always, you can find a link to the full written recipe in the description box below. Enjoy! If you're a fan of deliciously simple vintage recipes and old-fashioned skills, then you'll want to check out this next video. Thanks for stopping by.